And welcome back to Steam Prison Beyond Steam, ladies and gentlemen. Once more, made by Doc Wildcode. It seems as if I might have. It seems as if maybe I opted, as the Christmas Eve is said in God of War Holiday Star. I still need to finish that game at some point. Maybe. Yeah, definitely, because it supports the Warrior Project, my all-time favorite charity. I'll put the link down in the description. But it just gets so down at times. But that picks back up, so I suppose I will do it maybe during Christmas time. But yeah, it seemed in the previous chapter as if maybe Cyrus is on Hedge's route, but apparently I was able to get back on Rick's route here, ULRIK. Hopefully, yeah, let's see how things go for here. It's going to fit? I think so. Every tight though, so I have to be careful. I'm more concerned about is that smell. Exactly. Oh, does it still smell? We used to keep animals in here. They'll be alright, you get used to it before long. It's called olfactory adaptation. The smell's still there, you just don't notice it. I really don't want it to send into the body. Stink up there wherever we fly. Oh, even though the same ACL travel impossible anyways. Do you think you can fix it? It's hard to say until I get a closer look. I think so, but it might be difficult to acquire parts replacements, depending on how different their culture is. I'd like to start right away. Is that alright with you? Of course. I just need to announce your presence here. We try to quit of clothes too, so you don't stand out so much. It's like you're inviting suspicion the way you dress. I suppose we do look out there, please. Exactly. We don't want you being arrogant. I'll do some suitable clothes for you. If you don't approve our taste, you can find something else for yourselves in the city. King's Evite, preparations are almost ready. That was fast. I wonder if he was already expecting us. Now, you're about to have an audience with the king. But first I need to confiscate your swords, just for the time being. Swords? Lord crap. Versus guns, just saying. That's swords? You're about to meet with the most important person in our country. I'll turn to the right so please just tolerate it for now. What if you try to attack us once we're defenseless? I won't. Personally speaking, I have no reason to harm you. Personally speaking? I know, right? It's not very reassuring. There's no telling how the king may respond. But there shouldn't be any problems as long as you act out of line. Unlike me, he takes himself very seriously, so be on your best behavior, okay? The king? Does he live on your monarchy here? Well, yes. Does that surprise you? It does. In our country, kings are sort of fairy tales. Exactly. Even the Dutch have represented democracy. Wow, this culture exchange is fascinating. Love to know more, but mustn't keep the king waiting. Come with me. What a curious style of architecture. Everywhere I look, there's something to draw the eye. The hallway is breathtaking. Columns were meticulously carved and the walls were painted with intricate geometric patterns. Even the ceiling was adorned with golden ornamentation that seemed to catch the sunlight. It appeared to exude an air of history and tradition. My heart leapt to my chest. I traveled every one of the districts in the depths, but I'd never seen architecture like this before. Damn! Classic Rick. You want to try closing your mouth? You look ridiculous. Oh, sorry. Thanks for letting me know. I get why you're drawn to it. This palace is fascinating. Looks like the site of ancient ruins. Ancient ruins? I guess you could just call the flight ancient too, though. I mean, even older than that. Apparently, there were structures like this in far places well before all this happened. But they were ruins, remnants. They had collapsed long ago, so the only people who visited them were scholars and robbers. This place is still thriving. It's all just so interesting, isn't it? Can't tell whether it's being sarcastic or not. We're here. The king is waiting just beyond these doors. My apologies for bringing you in the back way. I really wish could have shown you around the sea first, especially since you've never been here before. No, don't worry about it. Interesting. Now, from what I understand from another... That's not... Or whoops, that's not it. Why was it put in load? From a friend of mine, Nora, there's apparently a route for this guy as well. Let me just see this. Yeah, let's see, is that? Oh, interesting, yeah, interesting, there it is. As I said about. Huh. Okay then. I don't need you, but who exactly are you? You have a way with people and seem to be in a relatively high position here. I'm just myself and nothing more. Now, so please proceed. Be sure to mind your manners. My apologies, Your Highness. I brought the travelers with me. Yes, very good. That's the king. King, the ruler and symbol of a nation, like St. Ewan and assembly rolled into one. He was said cheered so highly that had to look down on us. I wonder if it was see sense of separation. There's a similar room in the temple, but it doesn't have this height difference. And there was a second throne next to where the king was sitting. Had the same design, but it was empty. Couldn't tell its purpose or significance. Why did the two thrones side by side? How long do you intend to stand there, King Devoid? King Devoid? What? Well, it's easy to introduce them all from here on here, but don't suppose that's an option, is it? No. I didn't think so. Right, Kelly. Devoid is also a king? The journey here, the people's attitudes, and they all made sense. I never expected this place to have two kings, but I already met one of them. Levi glanced back at us to make sure he didn't say anything inappropriate as he took his throne. The MCC filled the image should have been complete. There was something upsetting about the fact that this man had just been talking to us and sitting up there. There's no more time to lose my composure. I need to stay calm. It's with their domain. They were the ones who were in control here, not us. I focused on my breathing to know to stay my nerves, and it's time to... Okay, I'm guessing that... whoops, why did I do the load again? I'm guessing that... Introduce yourself as for Devoid. Let me just see here. Because I can't believe I can't remember. Did anything happen? Huh. Yeah, so this doesn't seem to really change anything one way or the other. See what this does. It's not to be in your presence, Your Highness. I'm Cyrus. We're a group of explorers spent from the country battle hard just a short distance from here. On Leaves expedition. Starting from the right, this is ULRIK engineer, Finn, our guard, and our doctor. What are you here to find? Everything. We haven't seen much yet, but so far it's all quite different from our home. They don't seem hostile, do they? Just a group of explorers. I did not ask your opinion. So the face of you is the same, high school. Yeah, sigh. I know how busy you are, so I can find all the details from them. So I give them at least a courtesy introduction, and make things awkward if they don't even know your name. Do as you wish. Thank you. This is Javi, my older brother and King Philip, our country. And as you already know, I'm Chiefard. I'm humbled to have the same title as my brother. I don't enjoy deference unless it comes from the servants who are beer. I would appreciate if you continue to address me as you have. My brother and I enjoy rules, though in reality everything falls on his capable shoulders. Now they don't seem to know the first thing about this place, so why not let me look after them? I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Do as you wish, that is all. Thank you very much. You have my sincerest gratitude, King Jerry. He gave us his present, so we should be on our way too? He fight. Wait, not yet. It's a breach of etiquette to speak privately in the throne. Let's get outside first. This is the courtyard. It connects the throne room to everything else, from the barracks to the royal bedrooms. Some areas are restricted, so it's like caution. What do you mean? Which parts more flames? It would help us if you told us for ranch. Well, I have free run of the place, so I'm not entirely sure. Those areas have always had soldiers stationed outside, though. As long as you've listened to them, there shouldn't be any problems. This is such a beautiful garden, I know, right? Do you like it? Is there anything similar in your country? Now, I would imagine the depths. Whoops. Oh, interesting. Interesting. How interesting. Dream also have a root? Curious, very curious there. Because I meant to could say there, but. Oh. I would imagine it gives. Of course, I could think of it. It's mainly about feels God takes it. I think so. Yes. Seriously. What's with that accent? Because it's not the same there's something wrong with your eyes. What are you even looking at? I was going to scare you because you want to put out that thing. Or maybe that wasn't. Let's see, it seems to be the same though. It's full of hideous abstract sculptures and it doesn't even have a frown. Except for the fact that the garden, the two have nothing in common. But so spacious. But there's a found somewhere if you look. I'm telling you, there's not. Although I'm sure he'd be more than happy to install one if you asked. There's nothing like this in the depths as far as I know. Weirds used to sustain life and operate factories. People aren't really in the habit of admiring. Very interesting. Does that mean your country is depths? It's more of a general term for the area in that country. And everyone here but me is from the heights. I see. It doesn't seem like the sort of things we could adequately cover just chatting here. I'd love to hear more about details at the time. Eva looked in the direction of the throne room and let out a heavy sigh. I'm glad we got through that without incident. There were no small parts to his shrewdness. My shrewdness? I didn't even say anything. Besides, you're wondering why I conceal my identity? Sorry, you never asked. I suppose this isn't the sort of thing I like to advertise. Oh no, that's not what I meant. It was just the fact you have two kings. In all the books I've read, there's only one, and they're almost always old. I'm surprised to see it's different here. Oh, that. Varies by country. Canada was only recently moved to a two-king system, but in the previous king's reign, it was an absolute monarchy. His unexpected death sent the palace into chaos. In light of the country's political situation, it was decided my brother and I should share his responsibility. But that's only for the time being. It won't be long until complete control is handed over to my brother. He's the first in line and wise ruler. I can't complain. As for me, I'm nothing more than a figurehead, just the dim-witted second prince. But anyway, my birthright has its upsides. I'll use my status to show you the best possible time while you're here. I wouldn't want people spreading the word that our country isn't hospitable after all. Just don't make any trouble, alright? Otherwise they'll have my head. I mean that literally. I understand. I appreciate your kindness. You're so polite. Are all the women like this where you're from? I'm not sure. My mother always seems cheerful. What do you think, ULRIK? What? Why are you asking me? I'm an information broker, so you probably deal with all types of people. And you're a police officer, so that should go double for you. He has a point. I wouldn't say all of them are like that. This one is special. It's more like you. What? I mean, it's true. You're a daunting sword fighter and way too serious. The way you talk to Finn is odd. The way you hang on every word and you don't even understand is odd. You're just all around odd. In other words, no one else is like her. Definitely shouldn't take her as a standard. You sure have a lot to say about it? What? I just answered honestly. You should be grateful. Well, there you go, Siva. Haha, it's much appreciated. Although I get the feeling you're just showing off how close you all are. Now, your room's around this door. This is Olivia, a common space. Servants is always on duty for security reasons, but they all keep to themselves. Feel free to gather in here. Private rooms to be prepared for each of you. Starting from left is Finn's, Edge's, ULRIK's, Cyrus's. We have signed rooms? They're all identical, but by change of clothes can be made after each viewing. You're free to decide amongst yourselves if you don't find the arrangements suitable. My room is the far end of that hall. Call me if you need anything. Apologies in advance if I'm due out. Speaking of which, I may have to attend some business in the morning, so I'd like to take the opportunity now to see you around the city. What do you say? I don't mind. What about the rest of you? I have no objections. I'm willing to go anywhere. I'm exhausted, so I prefer to take it easy. I'll go for my own chance, though. I guess I'll do it too. You sound so irritated. Of course I'm irritated, but then I'm going to be the only one left behind. Haha, that's it. I'll wait for you all of you get changed. Okay, we'll be right back. This is incredible. My side room was bigger than the one in my house. I must feel guilty staying here. Pick up the safe clothes that have been left out on the bed as I tried to think of a way to repay Jiva's kindness. How am I supposed to wear this? Two compared to obvious enough. But for the loose chest of factor possess post wrapped around me, might do one over the arms. Lady Cyrus, have you started dressing yet? Not as such, no. Thank you, I'm coming in. I've gone back from thanks, I can use the help. I have no idea what's what. I know what you mean. Cause you ain't just inscrutable to me. Now, let them. You think you have it? What's the matter? My apologies, I simply wasn't expecting you to show up so openly. Did I do something wrong? I'm so sorry. Just because we're both women. Not at all. I was the one who acted inappropriately when I raised my voice. I'll take your old Sam clothes and see if they're washed. Thank you. I'm sorry. You're full of sand. It would have been preferable if you'd met King Dream after getting changed. Unfortunately, King G5 isn't always attentive to such matters. I do apologize. You're not a guest here, but done nothing but complain in front of you. Anyway, let's get started. I'd appreciate if you could show me how to put these on myself. Don't worry, it's so simple until I could do it. The woman smiles politely demonstrating how the outfit was meant to be worn. Now I see it. It's simple once I understand where everything goes. But I need to wrap this sash around my waist? Not necessarily. It's meant to show a color essence to the rest of the outfit. Do you prefer to leave it off? I prefer to wear my own belt if that's alright. I carry a sword and it fits better than that. A sword? Is that prohibited in this country? I don't believe it to be a possible offense now. However, I was taught the women shouldn't handle blades outside the kitchen, so... Please ask King G5 directly about whether I prefer. Gives us proof and there's no problem. Right, thank you. I'm worried. Indeed. I should always be armed just in case. I was here as a guard, so I really wanted to have my sword with me. Go and get the local norms could stop trouble. Guess I don't have to figure out right this second. There's no point in worrying about every little thing where I didn't even know this customer's customs. It was like the woman said. I should ask you what you asked. How would you like your hair? What do you mean? Do you prefer it the way it is or tied up? The only time I get really touch my hair is when I'm cutting to another's rooms. Could you tie it up for me? The wind seems awfully strong here, so it seems that'd probably be more convenient. As you wish. Although you have such long and beautiful hair, there's so many things I could do with it. But the rest of your group is waiting, so I'll just put a simple ponytail for now. Shoot, I have to hurry. Not at all. It's more important that you be presentable. Leaving you here a mess would be a stain on my reputation as hair mender. Besides, it's good to keep in my way in such situations. This is pretty cool music. Got a light, airy feel to it. Jazzy feel. Cyrus is taking forever. What's she doing in there? This is getting changed. Obvious, I knew that much. What's the hold up? Is there really that much he has to do? There is. He has to get dressed and sell her hair and put on makeup. All these little efforts we men never see. It's what makes them so lovely. Lovely? That doesn't sound like her at all. She's never shown any interest in makeup before. Well, we use only the fun ingredients. Stop quiet. Why you talk? You remind me of an awful lot of someone else I know. It's almost uncanny. This fix on him as well. Oh, but I'm not really sure how to take that. But as long as you meant well, I'm not offended. I see you already. Sorry I have to keep waiting. Not at all. The clothes suit you, don't they, Ulrich? Why are you asking me? Do you think they suit me? This blushing. He's pissed off. Look at his blushing. That's no fair. I can tell you're fishing for a compliment. Yes, that apple looks really good on you. I'm glad you think so. No more than anything like before. You look good in yours too, ULRIK. Yeah, thanks. Well, we should get moving. It'll be night by the time we return, so why don't we eat something in town? Oh, Chief, I have a question for you. Well, would it be alright for me to have my sword with me while we're out? The headman who helped me out said I should ask you if it's okay given those customs. Customs? Oh, you mean that women shouldn't handle blades outside the kitchen thing, do you? You can relax. That only applies to women who work in the palace. Apparently there's an incident long ago when a member of a powerful visiting family was slashed by a servant. Ever since then, possession of blades unrelated to one's duties has been prohibited. Customs he mentioned was just a relic of that ban. Your family's worked here for generations, so he doesn't know beyond the palace. I apologize if she made you feel uncomfortable. But just for safety's sake, I should confirm how many of you are. One's the sons of Cyrus and Finn. What about him? I don't have one. There are never times in my toolbox in the buggy though. I've put things in my room. Can't be expected to carry it all with me. I see. Well, tomorrow either I or one of the servants can take your belongings. What a pain. I know, right? I know, but security comes first. Please understand. They probably wouldn't even know what guns are, apparently. They don't seem to have guns in this country. Because that's what Rick uses as a gun, which I greatly admire. Guns are the American way. We followed Eva through an expensive corridor near the palace. We originally entered through a back entrance, so I hadn't noticed before that people were lined and the streets were bustling. Occasionally a wind gusted kicked up to the sand and smells of the culture. Sounds like people celebrating. Out of nowhere I heard cheers drew my attention. Wondered if something special was going on there, and looked around with keen interest. People darted across my field of vision. They appeared to be cheering someone on. One person in particular seemed to be in the middle of the throng. I strained my eyes to see what was going on. There's a circle of people surrounding a small woman wearing dazzling clothes. She walked slowly and gracefully as the others followed alongside her. It almost looked like they were trying to protect her. The crowd was growing steadily, and so was the excitement. Was he a member of the nobility or something? Questions in my head. Gee, what on earth? Don't worry about it. This sort of thing happens all the time. Don't worry about it? You're curious about the woman, right? Me too. Why are you trying to get away? Did something happen between you two? I'm not trying to get away. So it seems like you're hiding something. Alright, don't everyone gang up on me at once. Fine, I'll tell you. That procession there is for the most popular person in their whole country, the Queen Mother. Queen Mother? Oh, do you not have that term where you're from? Might be hard to understand outside of monarchy. I think I get it. Queen is the king's wife, right? King's wife, so in other words... Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that means the late king's wife. she the late king's wife? Yeah, I knew I remembered that properly. Yes, very good. The Queen Mother is the consort to the former king. She tends to go out among the people like this whenever she can find time. I think she sometimes hands out money or goods. What do you mean you think? You act like she's a total stranger. Yes, well, I don't exactly approve of her methods. The way she wastes time praying on the streets only her own encourages to those in dire straits. Indeed, there should be no such things as handouts. Hard workers who don't have the time to follow around don't get anything, even though they're the ones who keep this country running. Exactly. It's real shame. Those people could benefit from her too. Shops would profit if she spent that money then instead of handing it out. But if her name came up in the course of business, people would think more highly of her. Enough good deeds like that shall reputation as the charitable Queen Mother. I think it would be a wonderful thing. I sense some sarcasm in G5's voice when he used the term good deeds. Are you opposed to charity for the people, G5? Depends on the form it takes. I think it should be help given to struggling businesses and jobs we should give being people looking for work. Exactly. People should have to work. They shouldn't be just given anything. That's capitalism. Again, the American way. Exactly. But there's no reason to give handouts to people who refuse to work for anything. It only works degeneracy. It's absolutely ridiculous that the ones who treat well those who don't make any effort. That's how I feel, at least. Just don't understand what's in that woman's heart. Queen Mother and Asha's passed by us as we stood there talking. Strange part there is she didn't stop or even look in our direction. King G5 was standing right there, but she didn't even seem to notice him at all. I started getting an uncomfortable feeling of if she had purposely ignored him. She seems to be enjoying herself well enough, so we should leave her alone and be on our way. This is a big country and I have lots to say. It seems to be a touchy subject for her. Look at Cyrus, but he doesn't want to talk about it. Everyone has their secrets they don't want to share with others. Not to mention we know just better earlier that day. We were in no position to expect him to divulge anything. Followed after G5, leaving the Queen Mother's cheering crowd behind us. Well, that took quite a while. It's getting late already. So you just some of the highlights, so why don't we go by this side, have dinner, and then return to the palace. We can stop one of the stops around here. Best night spot cables this way. Follow me. Quite lively here, isn't it? The palace is the face of catering, but this is its stomach. Get cheap, delicious food here, day or night. Not only that, but as you can see, my trinkets and daily necessities too. It's common to see young people here debating the issues. You come here often, even though you're king? It seems strange if you ask me. St. Ewan, the most revered person in the Heights, never steps out in public unless for his official business. Maybe it doesn't work like that in this country. Well, I guess I'm just special, or heretic. As the second prince who would be my carefree nature, naivete, hobby, and personality, we get it. Thanks for that. I don't always know when to stop. Anyway, it's a matter of preference. My older brother prefers quiet. He never has time to go out and have fun, unlike me. Come to think of it, it's great being the second son. Never followed that man's footsteps. Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go something. What sort of food do you like? Let me think. Okay, now I'm guessing for... I'm a little tired from being in this strange environment. Sounds like something sweet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Me too. Sweet's always perks me right up. But you eat them even when you're not tired. Shut up. You're starting to sound like Al. Something sweet, huh? How about these? Oh, interesting. Baklava, huh? Yeah, that's actually a thing that exists in real life. If I understand, it's a thing that is, it's made with poppy seeds, and I think it's like a flaky phyllo dough, or phyllo, however that's pronounced. It's like a turnover type thing, I think. That I think originated in ancient Greece. I'm pretty sure. Round a baklava for us, my fair lady. Jump right up. I never said I wanted any. But you've never tried it, have you? Think of it as a new experience. Here you go, pup. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't actually say that. Whatever, though. Here you go, 5 baklava, pudding soup. Looks so good. Thanks, keep the change. Oh, I can pay. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go. Much obliged. Hope to see you again soon. Please let me pay back. And for your accommodations for you as well. With what? I was given a stipend for our expedition. A number of precious gems to cover expenses. Gems, you say? Let me see. Opened a small pouch that I had on my clothes and took out the largest gems to show them. I see. That's worth about 1 head of cattle. Are you saying it's poor quality? Actually, gems aren't worth very much here in Cable. We have a mine, after all. You can't fill an empty stomach with gems, so food and water are much more valuable. Reminds me of, indeed, a thing that took place in the desert. It was an episode of The Twilight Zone in which these guys had gone to like a state of like cryo sleep or something for years, and after I think it was after they discovered a gold stash, and pretty sure that's when it was. It was either, I'm pretty sure it was afterwards, and they were planning on trying to make a profit later on, only for well, I'm not going to give away too much, but yeah, gold had become a commonplace thing, and water had become much more valuable because they were in the desert. I see, so these were such a high price in the depths, so I thought we could trade them here. Oh, don't look so down. You may not realize it would be very pleasant to see as value. They could learn more about your country and return to take care of you. I consider that bargain. So you want information? You wouldn't have known an ulterior motive, would you? What do you mean? I can't let you stay in Paris without some form of conversation. Isn't that culture exchange too after anyway? It's a win-win. Even so, I can't be with you at all times. I'll have allowances prepared for each of you by tomorrow. Spell them on whatever you'd like as long as you don't go crazy. Buying an elephant or something. An elephant? I don't know what that is, but thank you very much. We'll be sure to spend it wisely. Walking in here is a lot harder with 5 people than when I'm by myself. Why don't we sit down at the stairway over there? Aren't there tables you could sit at with these benches? Chairs even? It'll be hard to accommodate the 5 of us at the same time at night. Things will clear out in a few hours, but then you'll have all the drunk friends to get done with. We have a girl with us, so that makes us an appealing target. I'll be fine. I deal with troublemakers all the time with my life voice, so I'm used to it. How unfortunate. That should be a man's job. A man's job? Well, I guess the police force is made up of men. It seems you shaped your position according to the agenda in this country. What do you mean? As far as professional behavioral expectations, your soldiers all seem to be men, just as you said my work was a man's job. Ah, yes. Jobs that require strength and stamina are mostly done by men. Thanks to the King's Gender Equality Initiative, the separation here isn't as bad as in some other countries. As a man myself, I simply do not like to see women put in dangerous situations. As a man? Yes, because you're so precious. In fact, you might be my favorite. What? Well, wait a second. You can't say anything to her. She doesn't know anything. She's blushing. Damn. She doesn't? What does that mean? Is it illegal for people living in the heights to choose their own romantic partners 20 years ago? Punishable by law. It's a back history excuse for a system. Illegal? That's absurd. Love can't be constrained by the government. Amen. Royal families and nobility are needing their one thing, but it wouldn't be possible to enforce among the common citizens. And it was possible in the fights. Everything was strictly controlled there. Just because it was possible, they make it right, though. That law's been abolished now. Well, I still want to know, can they use guns or not? Because again, guns are much better than swords. They have much better range. They can be fired one after another. If you have like a revolver or something, which exists in this world, by the way, because in the previous game, Elt had a revolver, and I'm pretty sure that Rick did too. I know he had some sort of a gun. Etc. Guns are far superior than just mere swords. Control. Controlled how? You don't shoot the messenger. It's important to understand our cultural differences. You're the one who brought it up. Tell me everything you can, no matter how trivial. It's not something that's ever affected me, so I don't know much about it. Just the heights is a place where the population can't grow too large or too small. It's been that way forever, so it's a custom everyone followed. Too recently, that is. Why do I feel and explain this? You take over. Well, me? Alright, I'm not completely ignorant, though. You're not? Look at all this seems to have calmed me down. Indeed, interesting. I decided to focus on investigation rather than what Chief had said about me. After taking a moment to gather my thoughts, I began speaking. That's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep this from getting too long, so if you do what I'm doing, please give us a shout and I'll sit back really well.